Frugality is about making smart choices with your money. It's not about being cheap or never spending. Instead, it's about spending on things that truly matter and avoiding waste. In today's world, where prices are rising and people are worried about the future, more and more people are learning to live frugally. Being frugal doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. It just means you think carefully before buying something. Frugal people look for value in everything. They want to get the most out of their money, whether it's by choosing quality items that last longer or finding ways to save on everyday costs. This video will show you 5 common things frugal people refuse to buy. These are things that others might spend on without thinking, but frugal people know better. They save their money by skipping these purchases and finding better alternatives. Whether you're new to frugal living or just curious about it, you'll see how small changes can lead to big savings. Number 1. Concert tickets. Frugal people often avoid buying expensive concert tickets, even if they love music.
Why?
Because concert tickets can be very costly, especially for big-name artists or events. A single ticket can sometimes cost hundreds of dollars, and that doesn't even include extra costs like parking, food, or drinks at the event. For a frugal person, spending that much money for just a few hours of entertainment doesn't feel worth it. Instead, frugal people find other ways to enjoy music. They might go to free or low-cost local events, where smaller bands perform. Many cities offer free concerts in parks or at community centers, which can be a great way to enjoy live music without spending much money. Some frugal people even prefer listening to live performances online through platforms like YouTube or streaming services, which can offer the same music experience without the hefty price tag. Additionally, frugal individuals tend to think about the long-term value of their purchases. While a concert might be fun in the moment, they know that the money spent could be used for more important things like savings, paying off debt, or investing in experiences that last longer, such as a weekend trip or a new hobby. Frugal people also know that concerts often come with hidden costs. For example, buying merchandise at the event or spending on overpriced food and drinks can make the night even more expensive. By skipping the concert tickets, they avoid the temptation of spending extra money on these things. In the end, it's all about priorities. Frugal people love music, but they'd rather enjoy it in a more cost-effective way. This allows them to save money for things that matter more in the long run. Number 2. Name brand groceries. Frugal people often avoid buying name brand groceries because they know that store brand or generic products can be just as good. Name brand products usually cost more, but many times the quality is very similar. Frugal people understand that they are paying extra for the brand name, fancy packaging, or marketing, not the actual product. Instead of sticking to popular brands, frugal shoppers choose store brand items. These products are often made by the same companies that produce name brands, but come at a lower price. For example, a box of name brand cereal might cost twice as much as the store brand version, even though they taste almost the same. By choosing store brand options, frugal people can save a lot of money on their grocery bills. Frugal shoppers also buy in bulk whenever possible. Buying larger quantities of staple items like rice, pasta, or canned goods is usually cheaper per unit. This way, they not only avoid name brand prices, but also make their groceries last longer. Another smart habit of frugal people is looking for discounts and sales. They plan their meals based on what's on sale rather than sticking to certain brands. This flexibility allows them to take advantage of deals and get more food for their money. They may also use coupons or cashback apps to save even more. In the end, frugal people focus on getting the most value for their money. By skipping name brand groceries and choosing cheaper, yet similar alternatives, they manage to cut down their grocery costs without sacrificing quality. This simple change in shopping habits can lead to big savings over time, helping them keep more money in their pockets for other important things. Number 3. Expensive skincare products. Frugal people usually avoid buying expensive skincare products because they know that high price doesn't always mean better quality. Many luxury skincare products are filled with fancy ingredients and marketed with big promises, but frugal people understand that simpler, more affordable products often work just as well. Frugal shoppers tend to choose basic skincare products that focus on key ingredients like sunscreen, moisturizers, and gentle cleansers. These are the essentials for healthy skin, and they don't have to cost a lot. They know that taking care of your skin is more about consistency than buying pricey creams or serums. A $100 cream might not be any better than a $10 one that has similar active ingredients. In fact, some of the most important ingredients for skincare, like hyaluronic acid, retinol, and vitamin C, can be found in many affordable products. Frugal people do their research and compare ingredients instead of getting drawn in by big brand names or celebrity endorsements. By choosing products that focus on these proven ingredients, they can maintain a good skincare routine without breaking the bank. Another smart habit of frugal people is using up what they have before buying something new. They don't fall for the marketing trick of buying a new product just because it's trendy or has fancy packaging. They know that consistency with their current routine is what really keeps their skin looking good. In the end, frugal people know that taking care of their skin doesn't have to cost a fortune. By sticking to affordable, effective products and avoiding the hype of expensive skincare brands, they can save money while still keeping their skin healthy and glowing. Number 4. Artwork. Frugal people tend to avoid spending large amounts of money on expensive artwork. While they may appreciate art, they know that high-priced pieces from famous artists or galleries can cost thousands or even millions of dollars. For them, spending such a large sum on something that only serves a decorative purpose doesn't make sense when there are more affordable options that look just as nice. Instead of buying expensive, original art, frugal people find creative ways to decorate their homes. They might buy affordable prints or posters of their favorite artwork, which can be framed to look just as stylish. Some also support local artists who sell unique, handmade pieces at much lower prices than big-name galleries. This allows them to enjoy beautiful artwork without the huge price tag. Another approach frugal people take is creating their own artwork. Whether it's painting, photography, or crafting, making your own art is a fun and inexpensive way to decorate. Frugal individuals enjoy the personal touch that homemade art brings to their space, and it can be more meaningful than something bought from a store. Frugal people also know that there are many free or low-cost ways to find art. Online platforms offer access to thousands of free images that can be printed and used for decoration. Thrift stores and flea markets are also great places to find unique art pieces at a fraction of the cost of new ones. In the end, frugal people understand that you don't need to spend a fortune to enjoy or display art. By choosing affordable alternatives or making their own, they can add beauty to their homes while saving money. This approach allows them to enjoy the aesthetic of art without the financial burden that comes with expensive pieces. Number 5. Parking fees. Frugal people often avoid paying for parking because they know it's an unnecessary expense that can add up quickly. Parking fees in cities, at events, or even at shopping malls can cost a lot, sometimes as much as $20 or more for just a few hours. Over time, paying for parking every day or even a few times a week can take a big chunk out of a budget. Instead of paying for expensive parking, frugal people find alternatives. One of their favorite strategies is to park farther away, where parking is free. This might mean walking a few extra blocks, but they see it as a way to save money and get some extra exercise. Another option is using public transportation. Many cities offer affordable bus or train services that can get you to your destination without having to worry about parking at all. Carpooling is another popular choice for frugal individuals. By sharing a ride with friends or family, they can split the cost of parking or avoid it altogether by having just one car to park. Frugal people also plan ahead. They look up parking options online before heading out and often find free or cheaper parking spots that others might not know about. Some even use apps that help locate free parking or offer discounts on paid parking spots. In the end, frugal people understand that parking fees are often just a convenience charge. By thinking ahead and being willing to walk a little farther or use alternative transportation, they can save a lot of money over time. These small savings can add up, allowing them to spend their money on more important things or put it towards their financial goals. Frugal people show us that being smart with money doesn't mean giving up on enjoying life. Instead, it's about being intentional with how they spend. By avoiding things like expensive concert tickets and costly parking fees, they manage to save money while still living comfortably. They focus on what truly matters and find creative ways to meet their needs without overspending. The key to frugal living is understanding the difference between needs and wants. Frugal people make thoughtful choices. knowing that small savings can add up to big results over time. Whether it's through small daily habits or larger decisions, they prioritize spending on things that bring lasting value. You don't have to be extremely frugal to benefit from these ideas. By simply becoming more mindful about your spending, you can start saving more and avoid unnecessary purchases. This intentional approach to spending helps you reach financial goals faster and frees up money for experiences or investments that matter most to you. In the end, frugality isn't about sacrifice. It's about gaining control of your money and using it in ways that bring true value and happiness. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.